Welcome to the Ghosts Ghouls Podcast. I'm your host, Tyler. This is my co-host, Anthony. I'm going to read him a fictional horror story about a creature, a monster, a cryptid, some kind of ghouly ghost thing. And where I've redacted the name of the monster throughout the entire story, replaced it with descriptions. And he gets to guess what the creature is, kind of like a Who's That Pokemon type deal. We'll go over the lore of the creature, kind of its history, its use in pop culture, play out a little scenario of like how would you deal with it,
right.
And then we're gonna do a movie production and figure out who we're casting and how we're shooting this movie. And so with that, you get three questions.
Three
questions. Try to narrow down where we're at or what this thing could possibly be.
Three questions. First one, I believe last one was in the. What was the last one? Was in the UK?
Last one was UK brought over to America and with episode 5.
That's right. Yep. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and say, are we in Europe still? No. Okay. Are we? I should have just led with this. Are we on the Eastern Hemisphere?
Yes.
Eastern Hemisphere. Are we in Asia?
No.
Okay, so we're down. We're in the bottom corner. We're either in Australia or we're in Africa. Wait, is Australia part of Europe? Or is
Did you just say is Australia part of Europe?
Yeah, I don't know. Is it...
Yes, it is. Yeah.
So Australia, okay.
They're not.
Australia's not
It's its own. It's its own continent.
Oh, it's its own.
It's its own.
Oh. I'm gonna say we're in Africa.
Okay. Do you know any African folklore monsters?
I'm gonna go with the ghoul.
Nope.
I got
All right.
Yeah, nothing else.
You're not gonna get it. I did a little research into this thing, and then got into some like people who wrote the history of the oral traditions of where this thing comes from, and.
Okay.
Yeah, so like we'll get into it about how this thing has changed, but
like the actual origins.
Yeah.
Oh.
All right.
Okay.
So, you ready?
Mm-hmm.
All right. The story is called "The Firefly's Curse." In a village deep within the forest of Togo, the nights always hummed with fireflies. Their glow was comforting, their flicker like lanterns guiding the weary back home. But the elders knew better. Not every light belonged to an insect. Some carried hunger, some were curses that wore wings of light. Kojo had heard the warnings all his life. Do not chase the lights at night. Do not let them brush against your skin. He never believed. Until the evening, the sickness came. It started with Amma, his cousin. She grew pale, her body withered to brittle bones, and no food filled her. Her skin sagged, her veins darkened, and every morning she seemed weaker, as though something had been feeding while she slept. The healers whispered of a firefly that was not a firefly, something that slipped into the huts at night, settling in the mouths and the eyes, drinking the spirit, until nothing remained. Kojo laughed at the old stories. But when Amma's ribs pressed against her paper-thin skin, and her eyes stared hollow at the ceiling, he began to wonder. That night, he sat awake in her hut, waiting. The air grew heavy, as though the forest held its breath, and a single glow drifted through the window. It pulsed, brighter than the others, too deliberate, too alive. Kojo clenched his fist around a carved talisman, muttering charms the elder had given him. The firefly drifted downward. Amma whispered in her sleep, her lips parting as though welcoming it. Kojo lunged, swatting with his charm. The glow burst in a splatter of thick black ichor that hissed against the floor. For a heartbeat, silence. Then the room tore open with a shriek, thin, piercing, like metal screaming against bone. The splatter writhed, pulling itself back together. It stretched, bulged, and twisted until the shape hunched in the corner of the hut. Its skin was stretched too tight across bones that bent the wrong way. Its head was elongated, its eyes swollen and burning with red lights. Its mouth yawned impossibly wide, full of jagged, broken teeth that dripped a dark, tar-like fluid. Hungry, it rasped, its voice bubbling like rot in a swamp. Kojo froze. The creature tilted its head, twitching with an insect-like jerks. In its glowing eyes, he swore he saw the face of his aunt. Familiar features twisted, begging silently through the haze of fire and hunger. The air thickened, choking him. Kojo raised his talisman again, but his hands trembled. The creature lurched forward, its long tongue uncoiling like a snake tasting the sweat on his face. Then his aunt's voice poured out of its mouth. Kojo's chest tightened, his ribs straining as if something crawled between them. He dropped the charm, clutching his stomach. His skin bulged. Something inside his vein glowed faintly, pulsing, crawling upward. The hut went black as the fireflies outside surged against the windows, their light pressing in like hundreds of eyes watching. By morning, the villagers found Kojo and Amma together, both pale as ash, their eyes wide and glassy. Kojo's lips were blackened, split open, as if something had crawled free. And above their bodies, the swarm pulsed brighter than the dawn.
Wow. Okay. So
what do you think this thing is?
So this creature is sapping energy away.
Yep.
From a person.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And then it said it was like an elongated face almost. Ooh. So elongated face.
Yep. Takes the form of insects.
Well, that's like a type of shapeshifter.
Uh-huh.
Right? Like a changeling or something like that. Because when with sapping energy, I heard that like another like type of doppelganger even could do that too.
Okay.
But then you said it started changing into her.
So he was able when he looked at it, he could see like almost like the soul, the energy of his aunt, like.
Because I know doppelgangers, in the entities of a doppelganger, is also a shapeshifter of some sort too. But that's all. That I don't have the exact like creature of what it is.
Kind of shapeshifter-esque. Yeah, it does have shape-shifting powers. This is an Adze. Adze. It is a vampiric being in Ewe folklore, told by the people of Togo and Ghana in Africa. So in Western Africa, kind of like where the curve out is, it's like those three or four bottom countries in the curve there.
Okay.
And this one kind of took me for a loop because everything that, like, this is from Wikipedia. The Adze is a vampiric spirit in the Ewu folklore told by the people of Togo and Ghana. In the wild, the Adze takes form of a firefly, though it will transform into human shape upon capture. When inhuman, the Adze has the power to possess humans. The Adze is more of a spirit or an entity that is used not so much as a monster that exists. Oh, I'm sorry, this is my writing. The Adze is more of a spirit or entity that is used not so much as a monster that exists. In the 20th century, the Vampiric Encyclopedia by Matthew Bunsen is where the Adze got the vampire tag. So, in the history of this, all right, and then this is also from Wikipedia. People, male or female, possessed by an Adze are viewed as witches. The Adze influence would negatively affect the people who had lived around their host. A person is suspected of being possessed in a variety of situations, including women with brothers, especially if their brothers' children fared better than their own. Old people, if the young suddenly start dying and the old stay alive. And the poor, if they envied the rich. The Adze effects are generally felt by the possessed victims' families or those of whom the victim is jealous. In the firefly form, the Adze would travel through keyholes, cracks in walls, and under closed doors at night. Once in the home, it would suck the blood from people as they slept, making them fall sick and die. Tales of the creature and its effects were probably an attempt to describe the potentially deadly effects of mosquitoes and malaria. There is no known defense against an Adze in terms of like its thing. So Wikipedia gives me this, and it's very vampiric in its way. Like it's very like gain entry, suck the blood of the person, make them sick, they die.
And that's probably because of like all this known like sunken in and like their life going down, like that results to like, oh, blood loss does that too. So
I went and started looking at like different research on Adze, because I was like, there has to be, like, it can't just be a vampire, right? There's got to be something more to it. PBS has a show called Monstrum, and they talked to a woman who was like a doctor, but like a kind of like studying the history and the oral traditions of this, that, and the other.
Right.
And she was saying that an Adze is a spirit that is brought on by, say, you have something that I want. You have money and I'm poor. Okay. Well, I can instill the Adze in me because I'm jealous, and that gives me negative, but I can put that negative onto you. And basically, I can astral project as this firefly thing and attach my spirit and then, or the Adze to you, and you have negative effects. So basically, it was like the way to, like, it was like a deal with the devil for witchcraft powers. Like, I'm cursing you because you have something I want, or you have a good life, you have health and I don't. You have strong kids, I don't. You have money, I don't. You have power, blah, 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 blah.
Right.
I mean, they could be even stuff like, oh, you're pretty. You know what I mean? And it's like, I don't feel pretty. I feel like you're pretty. So I'm going to take in an Adze and I'm going to negatively affect you. And hopefully your hut catches fire and you're all burned up and fucked up looking after.
Okay. And then you said it's like taking a deal with the devil almost. So like, does the person that projects that negativity onto them, like, do they get...
So that's the hard part of the Adze, because there's not a really written history of it until Christianity and missionaries moved into Africa from Europe.
Oh, okay,
and then that's when you see this big, like, cultural shift where you have the Adze, but now, because Christianity is influencing how we're describing, depicting this thing, that it's a demon. And so now a lot of the descriptions and kind of like the depictions of the Adze are very Satan-esque. So it's like the shape-shifting, the envy, and the kind of like the 7 deadly sins is kind of where it kind of dwells in. And you start seeing, like, as the Europe influence goes into the tribes and the native people of Africa, you see the switch of, like, the witchcraft and the belief moving into Christianity, and then how that affects their belief of the things that they know.
Right.
And it's not even like in terms of like monsters and folklore and stuff like that, but even like their kind of how like how they self-govern. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. You start seeing like the mayor pop up and stuff like that. But it's crazy because, like, go ahead.
No, I was gonna say, like, you're just essentially projecting your sin onto someone else.
Yeah, pretty much is what I gathered from it. It was kind of a neat
with that
thing.
Cultural shift.
But but because you did that, you were a witch. So
of course. Like,
so you're going into witchcraft,
black magic, and all that stuff that they focused on.
Yep.
Okay.
And one of the things is when the Adze projected, it could suck the blood, which is tied to the soul, from the person. But the other crazy thing is it also fed on like coconut water, coconut milk, and something else that they said in the video regarding this thing. And it was like, oh yeah, you can appease an Adze. You can't get it to go away. But if an Adze is here, like, here you go.
So this thing's just powerful.
I mean, yeah.
Well, it seems like it's just a pure concept.
Yeah. So there is no record of when the lore of the Adze began. Mm-hmm. Archaeological evidence shows that the Iwo people settled in the coastal West Africa in the tropical region of what is now Ghana and Togo around 13th century. Historians believe that the Adze originated as an explanation and a warning against malaria and other insect-borne diseases that the people felt powerless against, which obviously is kind of like, oh, what's killing us? It's like, the original vampire comes from, I think it's East Africa, where it's like our children are dying, like what's going on? And it's like it was sudden infant death syndrome, and it's like, nope, there's an energy vampire out there in the woods, and it's killing people. You had a misfortune, you fell off your hut and broke your leg. You got a vampire following you. It's like, whoa, like, okay. And then according to historian Brian P. Levack of the University of Texas at Austin, author of New Perspective on Witchcraft, Magic, and Demonology, Witchcraft in the Modern World, as the Ewu people are exposed to the teachings of missionaries, they did not forego their traditional religion of Vodun, which means spirit, and is the source of the various voodoo or vodou traditions in the Americas for Christianity. Instead, the loosely combined two, Ewu Christians kept their old faith and fears and put the Christian good on top.
Okay.
Levack writes, the Adze therefore began to merge and resemble something more akin to the devil. So he started tracking kind of the movement of missionaries through Africa and kind of how Christianity started warping kind of their belief system, which is even crazier because there is a... oh, that was from Atlas Obscura. I read this article where they kind of went through this thing. And in that, they were reaching out to a local to have an interview, right?
Right.
So they're like, hey, Mr. Man, we want to interview you about the Adze, like, blah, blah, blah. The guy calls back, and he's like, hey, I know I'm a Christian. Like, I know I believe in Jesus. I talked to you and agreed to this. I went to bed last night, and I had a dream about the Adze visiting me. And something bad happened if I did the interview. So I can't do the interview. I'm sorry. Click.
Oh, wow. That's actually insane.
Like, insane, right? Like,
just instantly,
like,
nah, listen.
Like, this thing doesn't want to be heard, like, be talked about. Like, this thing knows that it's kind of obscure. Like, we're not messing with it. Like, it visited me in my dreams. It projected into my dreams. I'm not fucking talking about it.
That's crazy. It's like, I follow this whole different religion, but then this thing just came out of nowhere in my dream.
And was like, yo, bro. You want that malaria? Don't go talking to that dude. I'll kill you in your sleep. Moving on from the history, because I mean that's kind of where it ends. You kind of have this like the twist of Christian coming in, and then like it developing into the 20th century, viewed as a vampire, which is pretty much how all the depictions in pop culture that I was able to find of this thing, pretty much how it's represented. It is a firefly that transforms into a human that will suck your blood and kill you. So we talked a little bit about PBS did a Monstrum episode dedicated to the Adze. I recommend go watch it. I will put the link in the description. It was super kind of interesting to see kind of like how time has like really kind of warped this thing from like it just being something that like, hey, Adze, Anthony's got more money than me, and I don't like that.
Right.
I need you to go hit him. Like, it was almost kind of like a black market, like a black magic assassin thing. You know what I mean? Like, I'm making a deal. I need this guy to dip. Like,
bring him to my level.
Yeah, like bring him down to me and let me fight him in my dirt streets. But according to the episode, Adze mostly refers to malevolent sorcery, not a monster. The main misconception about that, I would like to dispel, or this is a quote from the Monstrum episode, that I would like to dispel is the understanding of it as simply a blood-sucking vampiric entity. Adze cannot be understood outside of its context as a manifestation of bad sorcery. You have the entity, but the entity comes out of the effort of a bad actor using occult powers. So basically, I'm doing witchcraft, I'm doing dark magics to affect you, and that's where the Adze is born out of. Which is almost scarier because it's like, well, how long have people been doing black magic and Adzes are being born, right? And we just don't have a word for them, you know. Well, maybe in Christianity we do, demons, you know, like.
Well, even that, or it could be.
What if the Annabelle doll's an Adze?
The what?
The Annabelle doll.
Oh God. Well, actually, there's these things that predate demons as well. Daemons. as you know. There's
Yeah.
also those things, and they are much worse and stronger than a demon, essentially. You know, and that thing sounds like it's
Older.
older, ancient kind of
Yeah.
being, and that's kind of what I think it turned into, is like a daemon instead.
Yeah. So to continue the quote, blood sucking is also just one of the ways it will wreak havoc on a person's life. They also cause illness and death. They cause the mental distress, or they can cause mental distress, and they can cause loss of job, loss of property, or just loss of good standing in society. So like you get this thing attached to you, and all of a sudden you're like, oh man, I need to shit. It's like, I'm gonna shit right here in the middle of the street. It's like, you ain't going to the ditch, but you're just gonna do it right here in the town center. You know,
How does that?
now we're good standing in society. Now we're losing it. You know what I mean? You have like it almost sounds to me like it's a twist on your conscience. It's like, oh yeah, make the deal.
I don't know.
Spend
why.
all your money. Yeah.
Okay.
Like yeah, that.
Put it all on red.
Yeah, put it all in red. It comes up black, and you lost all your money.
Yeah, you lost everything.
You know.
Or okay.
Hey, take that dump in the water fountain. Like, why? Well, you can use it as a bidet.
I don't think that's,
I'm just saying. Yeah. So it seems like I said, with the changes, pop culture. So you have Monstrum on PBS. Best-selling author Rick Riordan presents a best-selling young author, Roseanne A. Brown's middle grade debut about a preteen vampire slayer with a strong helping of Ghanaian folklore. The Adze is depicted in this as a Ghanaian vampire-like creature that transforms from a firefly to an 8-foot tall human. So there's like a preteen like novel of like this 12-year-old fighting these things with a sword.
Just fighting these 8-foot tall
firefly demon monsters with a sword.
That's interesting. That's not terrifying at all.
Yeah, I know, right? 12-year-old. I mean,
even though from what I've heard,
could you imagine if it was just like, I got you, and it was just like, bopped her right in the lip, just blood and teeth.
A PG main character living in a R-rated
world. Just grabs her by the hair, drops her like, I'm not playing with you, little girl. Where's your dad? Like, where's the other hunter? I'm gonna beat his ass.
Oh my gosh, just starts jumping.
It's just jumping her family members, like, just down the line.
Left, right.
Have you ever seen the video of the guy that was like, they're at like a backyard barbecue, and the little boy like takes the toy from the little girl.
I know,
and he's
exactly.
like, Tommy, give it back. And he's like, no. He's like, give it back now. And he gives it back to her and then pushes her. And then he slaps him.
Yeah.
That's the odds. They just slapping everybody, all these people coming down because it's older than demons.
The generational slaps.
The generation. Just handing out the white hand of Sauron. Like, wha-bap, wha-bap, wha-bap. Everybody's got these gnarly, like, slap marks. Yeah, so there's that. And then I found one movie, buddy.
One movie
called Adze, the African Vampire. Directed by John DeRose. You know who John DeRose is?
No.
Neither the fuck do I. Okay. It's free on YouTube.
Okay, interesting.
For a reason.
Oh gosh.
The little tag is,
yeah,
when a viral video ignites whispers of an African vampire, a myth-busting YouTuber teams up with 3 social media icons in a perilous hunt for the truth.
That sounds terrible.
Brother.
Sounds awful.
The main character was this African guy, right?
Uh-huh.
With an eye patch. Okay? Can you guess his name?
Wait, say that again? It was an African...
Is an African guy.
Uh-huh.
So he was a black guy. Okay. With an eye patch.
Eye patch.
Going hunting for the Adze. Can you guess his name?
Wouldn't happen to be like, Nick something,
Nope.
Oh.
It's Mr. Big Money.
That was, I thought I was bad for thinking about Nick Fury.
No, it's Mr. Big Money.
Oh, it's Mr. Big. Okay.
Yeah. They have the ex-army chick.
Okay.
Who's a black woman. that just wears OD green
Okay.
cargo pants.
Right, the full attire. Gotcha.
No. OD green t-shirt, cargo pants. She's got bright blue braids in her hair
Okay.
and fingerless gloves.
All right, nothing wrong with that. You know, that's fine. That's fine.
Fingerless gloves, because those are Army issue. She was a ranger. She's here to fuck up a vampire. You have another smattering of forgettable cast, and then you have one white guy who is the trashiest of the trashiest of the trash. He is obnoxious. He laughs at his own jokes. It was just painful to watch this movie. I sat through the whole thing. At one point, he's filming one of the other, like, social media icons. And he, like, comes around. He's like, oh, man, there's a lot of noise over here. And then he turns the camera and she's taking a pee. And she's like, delete the video. He's like, no. No, I'm not. I'm not deleting the video. That's my video forever. It's like what are you gonna do to that with that video, my guy? Like, he ends up getting possessed by the Adze.
Okay, yeah, I figured he was the meant to die.
Yeah, and then he ends up killing everybody. Yeah, they like duct tape him to a chair, and then he like gets out. I'm sorry. This is before. He pulls a gun on Mr. Big Money. Because the white guy wants his money. He's like, I caught the firefly in the woods. Give me my money. Give me my money. And then, like, Army Ranger chick, like, jujitsu's his ass and, like, the most, like...
Not efficient.
Like, jumps him. But I'm like, motherfucker's got a gun. And I'm like, you took him from the back. Like, I'm not, like, yeah, your ear's gonna ring for a little bit. Well, anyway... So he gets possessed by the Adze. They go on like the whole run through the woods. It's filmed like around some remote cabin in like what seems to be Pennsylvania. Like it wasn't even like African.
it was African.
They definitely shot it like in the States. It was shot in like 2003, 2004. It really did feel like the effects of COVID like filming, like super small cast, super rural, super low budget. Like it really wasn't good all around. The comments were
they brutal?
Some of them got pretty bad, but a lot of them was like, man, I can't get that hour and 30 minutes back in my life. Like, yeah. So, I'm going to check out a couple more of John DeRosa's films. He's got like 4 of them that he's directed.
Oh, he's got 4 more?
Yeah, but it's funny, though, because like on his IMDb page, it's like white dude that obviously used to work out, right? Like big shoulders.
Yeah.
Wearing a black tank top, like a backwards hat, and he's got tribal tattoos coming down on his shoulders.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, and you directed the African vampire movie. So we're gonna circle back to that here in a second.
Okay.
All right. So here's the scenario. Okay. Here's the how would you scenario. So your friend comes back from a trip because he met his friend, his email friend, the Prince of Nigeria.
So we're just going right into
the email scams were true. He was the one guy that sent the actual Prince of Nigeria the $100 to get his money free, right? He comes back with a treasure chest, right? Okay. He is loaded.
Right.
Okay, he comes back. From there, he has, in this little resin, almost like Jurassic Park style, like amber ball, a firefly that still glows faintly. And that's the craziest thing you've seen. It's clear. So you guys sit down. He's telling you all about his trip. He's buying drinks because
he's loaded.
He's loaded. Prince of Nigeria money now.
Okay.
You know, all those people in the 90s, in the early 2000s, like late 90s, early 2000s.
100%. Yeah, that's everything.
Like all that money that Prince of Nigeria got, he's given to him. Like he's got millions. Okay. You guys are drinking, having a good time, and you guys are passing that thing back and forth, and you drop it. Right? drunk slip up. Oh man, it rolled off the table. It hits and cracks, and you hear a low humming, like kind of like a mosquito, like.
Right.
And you look down, and that thing is no longer in that firefly, glowing firefly is no longer in that resin, that amber ball. And you look into the shadow corner of your room, and all you see is two firefly orange glowing eyes, like the pupils are glowing, and you see the form of this thing taking shape. And you see like this 8-foot tall, naked, like, ugh, and it's slender and all elongated and gross looking. And it just says, hungry. What are you doing?
Okay, so we're home, are we? Or are we out somewhere?
You're at his house.
Okay, we're at his house.
Yep.
Okay. We're in like the living room area or dining room or wherever, right?
Yeah, you're in like, it's kind of got like an open floor plan, you know, he's got his living room and then like his living room and the couch, and there's like a walkway, then he's got like a bar that comes around in the kitchen, and that's kind of where you guys are sitting, and it's over by the TV. I don't know, like maybe like 20 feet away, 10, 15 feet away.
Where's the door versus where's the creature? If it's like the creature's in this corner.
The closest back door, right, is the back door of the house is next to the creature. There's a hallway that you could run out to get to the front door.
But it's right next to the creature.
The back door is right next to the creature. That's the closest door to you.
Okay.
Now you could potentially try to run across the way and like behind the couch and through the little hallway to get to the entryway to get to the front door to get out.
I think I'm just gonna have to sacrifice my friend, you know?
You're just letting him. How are you sacrificing your friend?
Well, we're both looking at it, right?
Yeah, he's all right. So you're closest to the thing.
Yeah.
It's this thing, like.
Oh, 15... I'm closest to the monster.
Yeah, no, it's the thing in the corner. You dropped the ball. You're sitting at the bar. He's on the kitchen side of the bar looking at you. You dropped it and you were like, "Oh shit, man, I'm sorry." And then he's like, "Whoa, whoa, 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 I'd say," and you know, like Scooby Doo. And then you turn around and you're like, "Oh." I mean, you're a little tipsy.
Okay.
But there literally is you, the back of the couch, and 10 feet, and this thing's right there. 10, 15 feet. He's formed up.
Listen, I'm not proud of it. Going over the counter with the beer bottle.
You gotta take a shot.
You have this Prince of Nigerian money and not even like, you know, good bottles.
He's buying bottles, man. He don't want beer.
Sorry, not beer bottles. The bottle, the liquor bottle.
Okay, you're grabbing the liquor bottle.
And I'm just home running my friend. We're not best friends, we're friends. And listen, I gotta get out.
So you think you can outrun this thing?
I think I can outrun my friend first.
So I'm gonna switch it up a little bit on you.
Because
I'm gonna switch it up just a little bit on you.
Right.
The Adzay's released. You look at it, it looks you dead in the eyes, right? You hear your friend like moving away, but you have the sneaky suspicion he might have brought this thing back to hunt you because you're pretty, and he's envious. He has like a pothole-esque acne scar. He looks like roadkill. He's loaded, but he looks like roadkill. And then here you are in your nice new shirt, your suave haircut. You know, you shaved up a little bit. You know,
I need to get
you left 3 girls screaming on the corner because they're like, you know, put a baby in us, and you were like, nah, girls.
Okay.
Like these seeds don't swim, and you like, you know, hopped in your Nissan Sentra and just drove to your buddy's house. These seeds don't swim,
look,
you know?
Listen. Anyway,
pump and pray, baby. Like.
Pump and pray is crazy.
You have pull-out king tattooed on your knuckles. Like, no babies for me. Like,
God. A sneaking suspicion, already got a sneaking suspicion that has come from me.
Yeah.
I can run to the door. I feel like I would try to go for the door.
Through the hallway to the front door?
Through the hallway, right? Now, is this is just a normal house, or is this like an apartment?
No, this is just the normal house.
Oh, fuck. If it wasn't like an apartment type deal.
You're just jumping out the window.
Out the fire escape, I'd be slamming on doors. Just. right? Slamming on doors as I'm running.
Like trying to get people to come out?
Yeah, because, well, one, honestly, I think I'm just more afraid of just being alone, so I want other people with me in this scenario.
Our Henry Cavill reload. We got a bunch of people like squared up to like beat the hell out of this thing.
No, I think I'd be. I think
you would immediately go into flight response.
Yeah, if not, I'd just be frozen in fear. Like, I think I would genuinely just be in fear, like in straight fear.
Yeah.
Right. That would be my real like.
This 8 foot tall.
Yeah. In every scenario, like
skinny ass.
Yeah. In every other.
And he's just like, just there. It's like hungry. It's like, oh god, is he gonna eat me or does he want my booty?
In every scenario, even when I said like I would sacrifice my friend for it, I think I would be too scared to move.
Okay.
Right.
That's interesting.
Or I just try to break the bottle over him, but that's not gonna do anything. That's just wasteful. Actually, hear me out. I get the bottle of liquor, right?
Okay.
I'm already near counters, right?
Yeah.
Let's say I know exactly, like right here, the counter. Pull it open.
Yeah.
Matches.
Okay.
There's a box of matches in this little drawer. I'm throwing the beer or liquor all over him.
Okay.
Lighting it, throwing it on him.
And hope that he lights on fire.
Hopefully he lights on fire. Because it's either that, doing that.
Or lighting yourself on fire.
I could light myself on fire and jump onto that thing. You know? I mean, I don't know what I would do. I genuinely don't know what I would do against this thing.
I got
you.
I'm
just coming out with stuff.
All right. Well, this is what I would do.
Okay.
We're in this scenario. I look at my buddy. He just come back from Africa.
Okay.
And I'm like, really? Motherfucker, really? And you know me. I got that thing on me. So I'm gonna start pumping rounds. I'm gonna give my friend 2.
Okay.
I'm gonna give this thing 10.
Okay.
If it doesn't go down,
okay.
We're gonna be done.
Right.
Or we got some coconut rum. This thing likes coconut. You want a little offering? You want a drink? I'm gonna give him some of the rum. See if he subsides.
Smart.
If he doesn't, or if I can distract him with the rum long enough, I'm dipping. But I swear to you, I'm going to beat the ever living hell out of my friend.
Okay. No, I forgot. You did say that. I completely forgot about that. You did say you could appease him.
Yeah, we're sipping on some coconut rum, baby.
That's right.
Like, hey, I'd say.
Yeah.
Look, this is coconut firewater, man. It's spicy, but it's smooth. You want to try some? And he'd be like, and then like lumber over to me, and I'd be like, hey, here you go, buddy. Could you imagine drinking with like an 8 foot tall deity, like a malevolent spirit that's just like sucking the life?
Your friend is already gone, and it's just you and this demon, and then all of a sudden
we're playing quarters or some shit.
But like, it turns into like you call all your friends.
I call the bitches on the corner like, hey, it's the guy with the Nissan. Come roll up to this spot real quick. My buddy just got back from Nigeria. He's fucking loaded.
Is he cute? Yeah, he cute. Just.
Have you ever seen a possum get hit by a mat truck? Yeah, that's what it looks like.
Oh, God.
Loaded, though.
But, like, you guys are just sitting there just playing beer pong and all this stuff now. It's just all... But, like, the coconut rum just runs out.
It's like the... No. I'd be calling all the bitches like, you better bring that fucking Malibu. Like, you better bring that shit. Like, could you imagine, like, a Project X, like, style where it's, like, turns into, like, the crazy house party? And it's like you playing beer pong and all these drinking games, like Circle to Death with this demon. It's just like, it's like trying to say, you can't suck on him yet. He hasn't lost yet. There's just a pile of dead people in the corner that keep losing to him at beer pong because he's. Yeah, but I would try to appease him, or I would.
Yeah, I forgot about the appeasing part.
Yeah.
I
would either try to appease or I would just off.
Yeah, I think alcohol would probably be the best way to.
I am gonna murder my friend though.
Oh, 100%. Bringing a deity just because of that, really? Yeah. Like, okay.
You're pretty. You get all the ladies. I hunted down a Nigerian prince and got millions.
And an ancient.
So I can take your face, and it's like, huh.
And an ancient deity to do everything. It's like, oh god.
Yeah, man. That'd be kind of wild.
Oh, Jerry, not again.
Damn it, Jerry. Been like this ever since we were friends in middle school. Like, you'd go have sleepover at Jerry's house, and he'd be drawing like dicks on you in permanent marker, trying to get a tattoo on you, like doing everything he can just to make you look like he does.
Oh my god.
All right, we're producing a movie.
Okay.
Who we got?
Michael B. Jordan.
Why?
No reasons. I think he's a wonderful actor.
Yeah.
Yep.
Didn't he just do another vampire movie?
Hey, I think he's good for the role. Here's
So
another
we're
one.
typecasting Michael B. Jordan
Next one.
as a.
Samuel L. Jackson.
Okay.
What?
I'm just curious on who he's playing.
I can see these two being hunters. Old-time hunters, both of them.
Okay.
All right. I feel like they would be. They've done very well in vampire hunting roles, especially. You know.
Okay.
I don't think Samuel L. Jackson did a vampire role.
Did a hunting a vampire role?
Yeah, I don't think he
know.
ever did. But I think he would be pretty cool in
Yeah,
it.
he did. He played Mace Windu in Star Wars. I mean, Palpatine was virtually a vampire. Unlimited power.
It's the same thing.
Yeah,
you know,
same thing.
Same thing.
Yeah, he was sucking off old Anakin to get his power.
I don't think that's how the Star Wars went. But
Yeah, I thought that's how the Sith got
Yeah.
their power.
I want Keanu Reeves in there.
Okay.
I want Keanu Reeves, and then I want a fourth one.
Like Hunter?
Yeah, maybe I make this 4. I need to make this 4. I feel like 4 hunters, you know, versus this like old ancient deity. Like I feel like they would. There's like in this movie, there's levels of like they go hunting different deities or different demons and all that stuff, right? But like depending on the power of this thing, that's how many they send. And because this thing's so ancient, they send.
They're like, we got 4.
We need.
So you're having the A team show up to fight an ancient African deity.
Let me pull up. I need what is his name?
Mr. T.
Mr. T.
I pity the fool.
Yeah, I need Rambo in there. I think he'd do very well.
Keanu Reeves, Sylvester Stallone, but
Very.
old. Sam Jackson, old. And Michael B. Jordan.
Well, actually, I need Stallone. I need him on like hubs. You know what I'm saying? I feel like he'd be like he's like the commander in charge.
That gritty fuck?
What's wrong?
Him on the command center? Like,
Yeah.
is he running it, or does he have like a bunch of underlings and he's just like on a mic like?
Yeah, he has a bunch of like analysts. and all that stuff. But
All right.
he
So he's got a
runs-
bunch of nerds, and he's just like,
I mean, nerds is a little out there. You know what I'm saying?
tell Michael B. to
Listen.
shoot it in the face.
Just shoot it in the face.
You know, because he's got kind of like that one like lip,
Okay,
you know. Like,
we'll do that. We'll do this, right?
So now
we'll
it's like
have
a military op.
Those 4. The main characters are the 3. He's the 4th one. Now the plot twist into this is that he created the Adze, and he's sending them to the thing because of youth. He wants their youth.
Oh, okay.
Right?
Okay.
They're like their experiences, their youth, their like just their accomplishments that they've made throughout the years too. It's like, oh, I won all of it. You know, I just got these through normal ranks and all that stuff. Like
I had tenure. They did crazy things.
Yeah, they had their stuff is confidential. Mine is just like, oh, normal rank ups,
Okay.
longevity and experience and all that stuff.
So who's playing the Adze?
I don't know. I don't know who would play the Adze.
Already got my Adze. Just hope that he's cool, like hanging dick.
Okay.
I also thought about Michael B. Jordan with the whole Sinners film. Great film. Go watch it. But I took it in a much more like comedic. Do you remember, was it Tropic Thunder?
Yes.
The movie?
Yes. Yes. RDJ.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm going to take something like that, but it's going to be like Will Ferrell, John C. Reilly from Step Brothers,
Okay.
right? Chris Tucker,
Okay.
and Jackie Chan. They're all old,
All old. Okay.
but they're going on like a bucket list trip. right? Mm-hmm. And they go to Togo, they go to Ghana region. They're going around the entirety of like the coastline, and they make it to here. They started in like China, and they've gone around through India, then around, and then through the Middle East, and then down and around. They've made it to West Africa. They get there, and the locals are like, the Adze, and they're like, the Adze, yeah, okay. So they're like, taking in all the customs, doing all the things, like, doing whatever, drinking drugs, whatever.
Right.
And Will Ferrell and John C. Reilly are sleeping in the same room, right? And they hear like that, right? And they like, one of them swats it and lands on the floor, like in the story. Black ichor, right? Mm-hmm. And it starts to bubble. It grows and grows and grows and grows. And there in front of them is a butt-ass naked, just dick out, like, I'm shooting this, like, 2 beds, cameras here, over their shoulders, looking at the figure form, right? Mm-hmm. And they're like, holy shit, it's Shaquille O'Neal.
I feel bad for the cameraman just like now.
He's got to like pan, and he's like, holy crap. But then Shaquille O'Neal just grabs him out of bed and just like knocks him together like it's the Three Stooges. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So
he's just killing them though?
No. It's kind of more like a slapstick, like not really horror, but kind of horror comedy. Like,
Okay.
It's more about dealing with like a large naked black man than. Because that's the thing. They're like, we don't know what an Adze is. It's like people keep talking about the Adze. We're thinking it's like the drink we had at the restaurant. Like, no, the Adze, and it's like, what the hell is an Adze? And they're like, you got to be careful of the Adze. And that's the whole thing. Is like the locals are like, oh, tourists are coming through. They got all this money. They're doing all this stuff. They're buying out the town. Like, they bought my sister's house. And they stayed in it for 2 nights and destroyed it. Like, I'm gonna send in an Adze. And like the Adze is just like Shaq,
what are you doing here?
Just like, or Sinbad.
Huh?
Sinbad,
the
comedian Sinbad.
I don't think I've never.
You've never seen Sinbad?
Never seen Sinbad. I've never heard of that comedian.
You've never heard of Sinbad?
Never heard of that.
Oh well, he's had how old is this? Oh, this is 2020. Yeah, I could have like stroke victim Sinbad in a movie. I'm gonna type in Sinbad like now. Maybe we don't want Sinbad now. Maybe we want Sinbad in his prime. I don't want to see that naked. But like Shaq, man, I'm having the buffest, like meatiest fucking Adze just there to fuck people up.
Honestly, yeah, I can definitely see Shaq being the Adze.
Well, just like just as tall as he is, man, like.
Oh, 100%.
Like that presence to like, I mean, I guess Will Ferrell's pretty tall too.
Yeah, but
and then Jackie Chan starts whipping his ass.
He's so buff, he's doing no damage.
Yeah, he's just doing no damage. Yeah. Dexterity through the roof, damage 0. But yeah, then they like run around the town, kind of like the Scooby-Doo, like between huts. Like, they go in this hut, they come out that hut, they go in this hut over here. They eventually run into Shaq, and they're like, oh, they all run off.
It's the real Shaq.
No, it's not Adze Shaq.
No, it's just the real Shaq finally, because he'd flown in, just like meets the ass.
He's like, I was coming to meet my friends. And they're like, Adze. And he's like, what is that? And then turn around, it's just sneaking in him, like, running in. Whoa!
Because he's a shapeshifter, so it's like,
Yeah, to a point. I don't know if he can take on, like completely the other, like vision of somebody.
Oh.
But it would be kind of crazy if, like, you looked at him and, like, you saw kind of, like, the most fear. You know what I mean? It's kind of like one of those things, like, oh, you looked at it and it had, like, sharp teeth and, like, long claws and, like, the entity your mind couldn't process what the entity is in front of you, so your mind just literally projects whatever the scariest fucking thing into your brain is.
But this thing just...
And for some reason, Will Ferrell and John C. Reilly's characters is Naked Shaq, which would play even better because maybe it was like that. Hey, oh man, we went to the gym together. We went into the shower, and like they were going into the shower, and one of them opened the curtain, and then there's Shaq like washing himself, and they're like, ah! And that was like the fear, and then from there, that's what they're scared of the most.
Oh,
and then
it's been burned into their mind.
And then Chris Tucker and Jackie Chan are like, hey man, hey, like, oh Shaq, you should come hang out, like we're doing this world trip, man, like it'd be great, we'd love to have you along. I know Will and John have been a little weird lately, but like they'll be okay, like come on out. And he's like, oh, I don't know guys.
Yeah.
And here they are like in their bunks like, ah! It's just like this creature just like bearing down on them.
God, this...
Because that's the whole thing. It's not like it's human.
Right.
It's a spirit. And especially if you took it to, like, the witchcraft point of, like, oh, it's not a vampire.
It's whatever you project.
Yeah, but, so, like, you're projecting, like, I want this.
It's almost like the ancient being It, you know? You know how, like, It was, like, how they projected it? Like, oh.
True.
It's kind of like that, but...
Yeah, because it didn't... It had the deadlights in it, and it like killed whoever. Mm-hmm. But it was like.
But the more you feared it, and the more
stronger it got.
Yeah, the stronger it got, and the more you talked about it or known about it or something like that. But you would forget and all that stuff,
Yeah, because the parents in Derry never really like.
No, and then they left, and like when the kids left, they forgot everything about that town, like everything about it, and
Or. Hear me out. Maybe we don't do John C. Reilly. Maybe we do Grown Ups. Right? We'll do like a horror anthology with Grown Ups. We'll bring back Lizzo. She can be the Adze in this one.
We just do all of the Adam Sandler.
The whole just the crew from Grown Ups.
Yeah.
The 5 of them. Adze comes in and is Lizzo, but it's the same.
Just all the shenanigans. The arrow. It's Adam Sandler's like rival from like high school and all that stuff. That's putting the Adze on him.
Yep.
But every turn is them doing their dumb stuff, and it's just.
Yep. I mean, yeah. I mean, we haven't done anything in African folklore, so this one was kind of like one I wanted to like really
talk on.
Yeah, well, I wanted just to check out some stuff because I was talking to one of the guys at work, and going back to the Mononagal from the first episode. Yeah, the superstitions of the world are kind of crazy. Because like he very much was like, nah, that fucking thing's real.
Right? Yeah. Okay. The Mononagal is, told stories.
Yeah,
especially.
It's crazy. Like. I want to do a long form episode on vampires in general as like a bonus episode or like a Patreon thing, and like really get into the nitty gritty of it. But it's crazy to think that so many cultures have something along this line of like, hey, bad luck, hey, evil, hey, we want like somebody's putting on you. And here this thing comes slithering in, flying in, whatever. Right. But, yeah, kind of wild. Adze.
We're calling it here?
Yeah.
Okay.
You're ready.
Oh. Thank you guys for tuning in for the Ghosts Ghouls podcast. If you guys enjoyed this, please go ahead and leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And go ahead and turn on that bell for any kind of notifications for when we post our shorts. YouTube, and follow us on, of course, like I said, YouTube, TikTok, Instagram. We're posting a lot on there, and I think that's about it for
all our audio people. We are live on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and Amazon, and iHeartRadio now.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, I went down a rabbit hole, and really, there's a lot of other ones, but like those are like the big ones. Yeah, okay. When I saw our profile on iHeartRadio, I kind of was like, oh, we're up there.
Nice.
So, for anybody of our audio listeners, please leave a review of some sort if you like. It does help us kind of get a little bit more discovered. feel like we have something fun, so.
Yeah. Appreciate that.
Yeah, thanks for everybody who's liked or done anything, commented.
Yeah, it really helps us out a lot. So
seeing those numbers go up make us happy.
I'm gonna put the odds on you.
You're gonna put the odds on me? I hope it's Shaq.
Just seeing
Shaq in the corner of my room. I'm immediately taking my pants off and bending over.
you're in the shower. Just...
You see my soap just shoot up, fall back down. Uh-oh.
I think it's your wife, and it's just like,
oh no.
Oh no.
Not Shaquille O'Neal. Michael B. Jordan. You know, I heard a thing. You watched the first Black Panther movie, right? Michael B. Jordan's in that, right?
Yeah.
So, I heard a story.
Yeah.
Bro takes his shirt off, fucking chest popping, right?
Yeah.
Like I would.
Okay.
I'd send an adze on somebody for a chest like that. Girl saw it in theaters. Clenched her teeth so hard she broke her retainers.
I did see that. Yeah, I did see that.
And he got word of it. And he was like, "Yo, like let me buy, like let me pay for the retainers."
Like, what do you want me to do? You want me to buy you a retainer?
If you're in the Bay Area, come meet me and take a picture with me. You know, she's in there just that picture.
Okay, all right.